Howdy friends, Mike and Rocket here, and today we're going to tell you about this. What is this?
The Axial SCX10 II trail honcho.
This is, if you didn't catch that, it's the Axial SCX10 II trail honcho. Now this, if like a lot of people already know about this, and there's a million videos about this particular truck on YouTube, and we've watched them all, haven't we? We've watched them all. But this is a video for those of you who follow our channel that don't necessarily know what this is and think that it's just a regular RC truck. Mm-hmm. Is this just a regular RC truck?
Yeah.
No. Is this like the RC trucks that you've had in the past?
No.
No. It's better, right? So this is a much better RC truck than you may have gotten from Walmart or Target or Toys R Us.
And I found a littler one.
He found a littler one. So he's had a bunch of little RC trucks. We started watching videos about this kind of truck on YouTube, and he loves them, right? What's your favorite channel?
The RC Sparks channel.
Yes, we love the RC Sparks channel. It's a guy.
They don't have this kind of.
They don't have. He doesn't. I don't think he has this exact truck. He might. He certainly has the chassis. Anyway, we're going to show you all of the things that make this a better truck than the regular RC truck that you can get from the toy store. Anyway, so starting off, don't kick this thing. This is from a company that makes this called Axial, and they make a lot of different scale trucks. It's a 1/10 scale, right? 1/10 scale. It's based on a Toyota front end, not exactly. It's got a cool plastic tube bumper in the front and this cool utility bed on the back.
And we should get one of those RC monster trucks.
We should. At some point we will.
And for Christmas, I'm going to get the RC Gravedigger.
RC Gravedigger. They do make an RC. Axial makes an RC Gravedigger. So let me show you what makes this thing cool. So first of all, this is a Lexan body on a chassis, and I'll take it off and show you what it looks like underneath. So underneath, we've got the chassis, and these are. Help me show the features. This is the frame right here, right? This is I believe it's steel C-channel, just like you would have on a regular truck. Well, on an old school truck.
And that's a step-down body.
That's a step-down. I don't know. This is like the rocker panel. I think you can mount electronics to these panels. But all of the this truck comes exactly like it's shown here. So it's got, this is called the ESC, the electronic speed controller. This is what tells it how to feed the power to the motor. The motor is right here. And that runs power into this transmission. And then that transmission feeds drive lines here and here, which go to the front axles.
So you can drive it
So
faster.
you can drive it fast. Inside this box, this is a little waterproof box here, is the radio receiver.
Wait, this is waterproof?
Yeah, this whole thing's waterproof. And then this up here is the servo. And that's what turns the wheels back and forth. Okay? So on the front of the truck here, there are lights. These lights turn on. There's a little wires. And on the back here, there are two lights. Then those turn on. Those are red. So that's cool. So then the truck, as you see it, when you buy the truck, I think it's about $330, which seems like a lot for an RC truck. Huh?
Could we show the remote?
We will show the remote for sure. So the truck comes like this with this remote, this Tactic remote. We've already broken the thing that makes the steering center.
From Elliot.
Yeah, yes. Can you stop pushing this? Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
So this works really well. I don't have a problem with it. We're noobs to the whole hobby, so we don't really know better. It does not come with a battery or a battery charger. So you're going to need to buy a battery, and we keep the batteries in this fireproof bag. So we got two of these.
That's 1%.
This is a number one. So we have two of these Venom 5,000 milliamp hour 30C 7.4 volt 2S LiPo. So that means they're two lithium polymer cells inside this hard plastic case. This is about $60.
60, 100, 400?
So this goes in the front here and Velcros down and then connects in. You turn the remote on and then you plug the battery in. And then it automatically... Oh! Can you stop, please?
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on? Why is that moving?
I don't know.
Huh, we have a problem. Let's disconnect it. Okay. We have some kind of a problem. Never experienced that before. Anyway, does not come with the battery, so you're going to have to buy the battery and the charger separately. But it has a lot of other cool features that regular RC trucks don't have. First of all, it's got squishy tires. So these are, they're not air filled. They've got some sort of foam inside them. But they do squish and they get lots of traction. Can you stop, please? They are glued to the rims, and these are, I believe they're plastic rims. And then they have real shocks. So these shocks they have springs and they have adjusters, just like a regular coil-over shock would have. And they respond like a shock. I mean, it's not just a spring. It's an actual shock with oil inside it. So it's got those on all four corners. Underneath, let's look at the parts underneath, bud. Let's look at the parts underneath. So underneath it's got some mud on it. So underneath we have an axle, just like you would see on a regular truck. You have a rear axle.
Yep.
And that's a differential cover.
Dirty tires.
Yep. A differential cover that you can take off. And it articulates like a regular truck would. Granted, this is a triangulated 4-link suspension, so it's got lower links and upper links. And they're triangulated, so it doesn't need a track bar. In the front, we have an axle with, C-hubs, just like a regular truck would have. And it's got a 3-link, so it's got 2 lower links and 1 upper link. And then it does have a track bar here, but it has crossover steering like a regular truck, so it's got a drag link and a tie rod. Hope I'm getting that right in the front, just like a regular truck would have.
Yep.
And the servo connects in right here, and that's what drives the steering.
Yep.
So it is amazing how this is basically a little scale analog to a real truck. It drives pretty much like a real truck. Is it fun to drive?
Yeah.
Can you drive it on our backyard course?
Yep.
We'll show some video. The video you're seeing throughout this was rocket driving. So it is certainly approachable for a novice to drive one of these things and have lots of fun. Whether you're 4 or 40. Oh, we got dirt on this couch.
Yep.
Uh-oh. This thing is dirtier than I thought.
Yep.
Yes, don't drive this on the couch. Anyway, so the body goes on. Once you turn it on and plug it in, we'll figure out what's going on with the remote. And then there are these little posts that come up, and then you put these little pins in.
Maybe I pressed this.
Maybe. There are these little pins that go in on all 4 corners, and then
we turn it on.
And then you drive it, and it's tons of fun, right?
Daddy?
What? We'll do the rest of the pin here. So we'll put the rest of the pins in. And then this thing can roll over and go upside down. It can crash into things. And certainly...
And it can flip over if you drive it for 4 minutes or 5 minutes.
It'll flip over. Certainly it is getting scratched and scuffed, but the body is not cracked anywhere, I don't believe. And we haven't broken anything yet except for the remote.
Elliot broke the remote.
So it is tons of fun, and stay tuned to the channel. We'll be posting more videos of us driving it, and we'll certainly take it everywhere we go, right?
Yep.
I think this will be a lot of fun when we go camping to drive around the campsite.
Yeah, and I bet we could jump it.
You think? It doesn't. That's the one thing. It doesn't go very fast. It's got low gears and a motor that's designed to go slow because it's for rock crawling.
Yep.
But it's about like a regular truck. I mean, certainly it's like a built-up truck. But it's really fun to drive the way you would drive a real truck. It's a scale model, and it's fun to drive in the same fashion you would drive your regular truck.
Let's go drive it outside on the course.
Yep, we have a little course in our backyard, and it's fun to drive it on that, and we'll go check it out. Stay tuned for more footage of that. I have posted some video on Instagram driving the course as we build new obstacles and test them out. And we're going to go up to the hills and find some natural rocks and bring them home, right? Okay, cool. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time, buddy. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Okay, have a good day. Have a good week. Bye-bye.
Whoa, that looks cool there.